friends, what's up? I think my light bulb in my light kit might be dying. Oh no, I may not have the brightness up on my screen enough. Who knows what it is. Either way, again, lighting is my issue, always. So, how y'all doing? Pardon me for a second. Got my hair cut yesterday, and you know, the first time you try and like do anything with your hair after your haircut, you don't want to do. It either works out like it ends up doing like the best ever, or it ends up not doing anything you want to. Well, it's kind of doing both, but either way. Anyway, oh, it's telling me who's watching and that I can bring them on camera. That's new. Not gonna do that to y'all though. Anyways, it's Monday the 18th. Hi, Bethany. See y'all. If you hang out with me, I will acknowledge you and we can chat. And Jill, hi, y'all. How are y'all doing? It's a week until Christmas. 1 week, less than a week actually now. Christmas Eve is 6 days, whatever. But hopefully you guys are all ready. Yes? Maybe? I am. For the most part, we are, I'm done. My husband had himself a little moment where Saturday he realized the stuff that he had ordered me ended up getting charged to a card that we deactivated about a year ago. So he had a little panic mode where Saturday he's just like, oh crap, I gotta order all this stuff and it won't be here by Christmas. But since it's just two of us, it's not that big of a deal. If we don't do it on Christmas Day, that's fine. Growing up, we did Christmas Day, I mean, over a span of a couple weeks and stuff. So if we don't do it on Christmas Day, that's fine. But he had a big, freak out moment on Saturday where he realized that the stuff did not get ordered because it was somehow, Amazon somehow defaulted to the old debit card, which don't work anymore. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm done with all my wrapping. I'm done with stocking stuffers. I'm done with everything now. It's just a matter of getting the show on the road. But at the same time, it's just my husband and I. So there's not a ton of planning that has to be done. We are going to go see our family in less than 2 weeks now, and that's kind of like our big gift to ourselves. So we're trying not to spend much money because traveling across the country is expensive enough. Yeah. So, all right. Tonight, told y'all, my goal is to get back to under 30 minutes. So let's get this going. Tonight is one of my most favorite martinis, and I'm not typically a creamy martini kind of person, but this is one of those that is perfect in the winter. It's not like super creamy, but it is so yummy, and it's so like warming and cozy and makes you feel great. Which if you keep an eye on weather in Billings, Montana, we were lucky enough to see like 40s, 50s past couple days, and over the next, Wednesday it's like 70% snow, which we hadn't had snow in a couple weeks, and then by Friday, Saturday, we're looking at not getting out of like the teens. We're not, I don't think, going to go below 0, but we are looking at like 13, 14 degrees for the highs. Yeah. Guess who's not going outside this weekend? And I've already like just laughed at myself because I know that when we head back to Alabama, it's going to be like in the 50s or so, and we're going to be like, why is it so cold? Yeah. Anyway, tonight's martini, White Christmas Martini. It's one of my favorite. It is so full of flavor. It is so awesome. And it is seriously one of the best winter martinis you could make. You need amaretto, vanilla vodka, and cream, half and half, something like that. And you're basically doing equal parts of each. And it is super awesome. And I see tons of people coming and going and everything. So yay. We're doing equal parts. There's amaretto. And I'm trying to be mindful of how much space I have, because me being like so super OCD, and I am legit like so much of a planner, it stresses me and makes me even more paranoid about having enough space to work, that this has stressed me quite a bit today. So we'll see what happens. Okay, like I said, equal parts of each. And of course, a shaker with ice. Shake, shake, shake. Try to move all my stuff out of the way. Then you're going to pour. And the best part, now of course you could get fancy and rim with, you know, I don't know what you would rim with. Something white that looks like snow, I guess. I don't know. But the best part about it is you just put just like a dash of nutmeg on the top. It's so awesome. And it really does make a huge difference in the drink. So, yeah, that's it. My favorite winter drink. That nutmeg makes a huge difference. Okay, tonight we are making some quick and simple jar gifts. Most of the items you can get at a dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. A lot of stuff you probably already kind of have laying around the house. I know us ladies tend to get a lot of these things I'm going to mention here in a bit. And I know that a bunch of you guys do arts and crafts, so some of this stuff's going to be laying around. So really, these are super simple, quick gifts that you can do at the last minute. And for nearly anybody on your list. You just kind of have to think outside the box or outside the jar. Yeah. Any occasion or person. If you think about a family, if they want something to do during the holidays, or you really want to kind of encourage quality time, you could put like a game night jar together. You could do a jar for a new baby, a home, newlyweds. Think about like little survival kits for someone going off to college, or a new mom, you know, something to help her get through the day. Or cookie mixes, soups, hot cocoa. You know, layer your hot cocoa mix on the bottom, put a layer of marshmallows, and then chop up some candy canes or mint and put it on the top. Just like that. A mini bar in a jar. Go into a liquor store and grab a bunch of the little, I call them travel size. They're not travel, you're not supposed to travel with them, but little travel size bottles of booze. Put them in there with maybe like a little bag of like salt or whatever in there, and tie it up, and maybe put it with a cocktail shaker or a martini glass, and you've got a gift. A little sewing kit. Make up some Play-Doh and stick it in the jar and give to kids. Bath salt, scrubs, lotions. Literally, there are so many things you can do with a jar and give it as a gift. You just really have to, it's not really even don't think too hard about it. I think that's where people kind of struggle, is they start thinking too hard about it, and it makes it too difficult. It's not that difficult. You just have to kind of make it as simple as possible. And the most simple things, in all honesty, tend to be the best. All right, we're going to talk about 5 different ones that you can make like really quick. And these are in no way, I may say, a specific person or whatever, but yeah, they're not limited to any one person. Now, a couple years ago, when I was a teacher in the classroom, we had the infant room, and they used the little glass baby food jars. We hoarded those for like a month in advance, and we made body scrubs and lotions, body butters, and put them in the jars and wrapped them for the parents. The kids gave them to their parents for Christmas. And this is a horrible picture, but this is actually on my On This Day feature on Facebook today. So I printed it out real quick. But we did little body butters and scrubs, which if you've watched the past videos, there a couple months ago, I did how you can do your own body scrubs and butters with all natural ingredients. So throw them as baby food jars, and you've got cute little baskets you can start throwing together. So, okay, first thing we're going to make is something that you can do for almost anyone. Russian tea. If you have not heard of Russian tea, you need to look it up. I'm not going to sit here and make it because there are a ton of things I want to talk about tonight. And like I said, I am trying to get better at watching my time. So, Russian tea is this super awesome and super simple mix that you can make. It doesn't require any kind of refrigeration, so you can mix it ahead of time. You can make it in large batches and make tons of jars and give them out as gifts. Think about your mail carrier, neighbors, co-workers. This is something that's really good for them. But basically, all you're going to need for Russian tea, and like I said, you can look it up. But it's 2 cups of Tang, that Tang, 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of instant tea, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and then 1.5 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. You're going to mix all that together, and then you're going to put it into a jar. Now, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to mix it up, but I'm going to show you a cute way to do your jar so you can give it as a gift. Now, go to your Dollar Tree, dollar store, whatever. They have these full-size doilies. Right now they have red, green, white. They've got packets of all of them. You can go to party stores and get packets of whatever colors you want. The Dollar Tree also has tons and tons of jars. Almost any kind of jar you can want. And actual like glass jars, not like the cheap plastic stuff or whatever. But what's nice about these doilies is that they fit perfectly over the top of a mason jar. Take you a rubber band, fold that doily over the top, drop the rubber band, and I just ripped doily. I would blame that on the martini I had before we started this thing. Yep. Okay, so now you've got your mix. Let's pretend like there's Russian tea mix inside of here. You've got a doily on there. And you could get actual, like cloth doilies if you want. But like I said, you can get a packet of, there's like 20 of them in here. 20, like $1. But once you put your rubber band on there, all you need is to grab some ribbon, burlap, whatever you want to do, and just tie it over the ribbon. Just tie it over the rubber band. That way so you can't see the rubber band. A little bit thicker. This is tiny little, like 1/8 inch 1/4 inch ribbon. 1/2 inch is my favorite to use in this occasion. Tie yourself, you know, a little bow. What you're going to do is you're going to print off your recipe for Russian tea. If you want to, grab a spoon, grab a nice mug, or whatever. If you grab a spoon, just tuck the spoon inside of the ribbon before you untie it. You got a gift. Stick this inside of a mug, you got a gift. But attach the recipe in it that way so they can they know what to do with it. All you do is you're adding, once you have the mixture, all you're doing is adding 2 teaspoons per cup of hot water, which is like 6 to 8 ounces. So that's it. So Russian tea. Google it. If you've never had it before, make it. It is super yummy. It's awesome in the winter because it is so soothing. It's so warming. It's awesome. All right, first jar we're gonna make, or I'm gonna show you. I've made the majority of these already ahead of time because if I was gonna sit here and try and stuff them all and everything, we would be here all night long. Only because, like I said before, I am such the perfectionist that it would drive me batty if I did not get it in perfect. And yeah, so anyway, first what we're going to do, I'm calling the man jar, only because if you have any dudes in your life, this is one of those that's perfect for them. In this jar, I have put a Tide to Go stick. I've got a, like I said, a little travel size thing of, like there's Bailey's Irish Cream. I've got a little flashlight, I've got earbuds, a couple pieces of mini size chocolate, a little nail kit. I got stuff all up in there. But shove it all in there, shove whatever you want for the person. But think about a tie, cufflinks, tie clips, a Swiss Army knife, razors, beard oil. You know, beard oil seems to be like the thing nowadays. Beef jerky, golf balls, teas, whatever your dude's into, put it inside the box. And dudes don't want a ton of, you know, fuss and frills, so don't go with all the ribbon and everything. Grab yourself some, just a little twine or whatever. Now what I did is I have one of these punches or whatever, and I just punched myself out a little doodad here, little, what is that? Flower, circle, scalloped circle. And I just, you know, use a, of course, my pen's not going to work now, or whatever. You can't really see it. Anyways, paint pen, silver marker works wonders. Punched a hole in it, tied it on the twine first, and then tied it around. If you don't want to do that, I'm going to rip this off here. Cut yourself out a piece of craft paper. This is the super thin craft paper that we bought a long time ago. You're going to wrap it around the jar like that. I have no idea if this is even or whatever, but y'all get the point. Okay, and then they have, Walmart has these labels. Yeah, Walmart's got, I think it's 5 for $1, $1.50, something like that, 5 for $1. I took just my white paint pen, wrote Merry Christmas on it. You can put your dude's name, whatever. Stick it on the front. Guess what? You're done. Just like that. And I like it because it covers up a bunch of stuff inside, so it doesn't look as cluttered. I don't like clutter, so yeah. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is, first of all, I want to say thank you guys. Jumping in, saying hey. Oh, for the dudes, think about little toolkits and stuff. I actually found these at the Dollar Tree as well. This is one of these little multi-purpose screwdrivers that you can take off the end and put them at the end like that. It did not fit in this jar. They did have bigger jars at Dollar Tree, and this would have fit in it perfectly. But when I went a couple weeks ago, I just grabbed a bunch of the same jars. So unfortunately, the ones that I grabbed, it did not grab this. They do have larger jars though. So, like I said, they got these. They got little tiny screwdriver sets, both of those. So like I said, larger jars, they would fit in there. So little tiny tool kits, whatever. You can fit tons and tons and tons of stuff in there. Okay, next one we're gonna do is, I'm calling it a Pamper Jar. No, it's not for babies or whatever. But any ladies in your life, think about moms, sisters, teachers, babysitters, any ladies that might enjoy something like this. Now, you could get this to a dude if they like getting pampered, but yeah, okay. Anyways, jar, what I did was I shoved, again, Dollar Tree items. There is an eye mask. There is nail polish. I got colored and clear. I got lip balm. I got those exfoliating gloves. At Walmart, they had, I'm not going to be able to get it out, little tiny, I'm not going to be able to get it out, shower, oh, it's stuck, bath bombs. This is like a little cupcake shake or whatever. Bath bombs. And also want to show you at Dollar Tree they have these little tea lights that light up. Yep, tea light. I don't like candles. You won't find any candles in my house. So I like those. Anyways, cotton balls across the bottom, a nail kit, anything that you think that a lady might like to be pampered with. Dollar Tree even has, well, face mask. You know, bags of face mask. I would have shoved it in there, but I ran out of room, and I like the way that the jar looked anyway. So you can throw some face mask in there. Again, make it to, who's it going to. You can get one of those shower poofs if you want. You certainly don't have to. And if your jar is small enough, it will fit around the edge of, or the outside of your jar like that. And then you could, of course, tighten on your lid if you want. And then, I'm going to show you in a minute, I'm going to take this off. But you can keep it on there, or what you're going to do is, if you grab a square piece of tissue, put it across the top. Actually, put your lid on first. Yeah, this is the problem with this whole martinis and mayonnaise thing. Is, you start having martinis, and then guess what? Yeah, put it into your little square shape. Lay it over the top, and I just lost my rubber band. Fortunately, I'm prepared. Grab your rubber band, put it across the lid, around the lid just like that. Now what I like to do, personally I like to do, because there is so much, I like to cut in a circle all the way around. And again, you can get tissue paper of any color, pattern. My floor is going to look a hot mess here in a bit. Any color, pattern of tissue you want. You can layer it if you want, whatever. It's all up to you. And then, if you don't want to tuck that shower proof in, you can also tuck it into the, if I can grab it, into the rubber band. Into the rubber band. like that. Because in all honesty, if you are trying to treat someone to pampering, you want to give them all the necessities they need, especially if it is a teacher. I was a teacher for many, many, many years. This kind of thing completely won me over every time. Again, take your ribbon around, just something, anything to cover up that rubber band. Tie it on. Again, good to go. Now, like I said, I'm doing these super quick, so they're not the most attractive, but you can do it like that. I was trying to figure out some way to attach this to the top, but this is what I came up with. So, Pamper Jar, super quick, simple, and most of us ladies probably have extra of that stuff going on at home anyway. Okay, the next one we are doing is specifically for teachers. When I was a teacher, some of my favorite gifts were those parents that thought about the money that I was putting into the classroom on my own dime. And they would always buy me a new stapler, scissors, tape, markers, pens, fun markers, Sharpies, that kind of thing. Because most of the time I was buying that stuff out of my own pocket. So my favorite gifts were those parents that bought me a basket or a jar or whatever full of the, items that replaced the stuff that I was buying already. Now, when I went to the Dollar Tree the other day, they actually have these like mason jar bottles, whatever. It's got a straw. They're plastic. I hate that. They're plastic. But in all honesty, if they're in a child care center, they're not allowed to have glass. So I'm not sure how it is in elementary schools. I'm pretty sure they're not as strict. But and I know in child care centers they're not allowed to have glass. So a plastic jar to drink water, whatever they want. And then inside I threw some colorful pens, some lip balm. I got Thieves hand purifier. It's not hand sanitizer. This is purifier. So this helps moisturize and fight all of those yucky germs that kids bring to school. A highlighter, some fun Post-its, some pieces of candy. Goodness, some awesome hand cream, because if you knew how many times we had to wash our hands through the day, you can't replace good hand cream. And then some washi tape, bunch of fun stuff in there. Anyways, and then all I did was I found a pretty ornament at Dollar Tree. I just stuck it on the inside there. It's got glitter on it. I do not like glitter. Stuck the lid on. Grab you some ribbon. I think y'all know where this is going. Again, don't make it hard. If you want, stick a gift card in there. Attach a gift card to the ribbon. Do not make it difficult. It doesn't take much to make someone happy. It really doesn't. Especially a teacher. If you have ever spent any time talking to your children's teachers, you know it doesn't take much to make them happy. So, seriously, some items to replace what they're already buying in their classroom, a gift card, a nice ornament. One of my favorite things that you could do, though, that you honestly could do, is you could write a personal note. It doesn't matter what you buy a teacher, nothing will mean more than a personal note. Things that you have observed, things that you have noticed that your child has gained from what their child's teacher has done for them. I can tell you every story of a card, a note, whatever, that a parent has given me with their handwritten note in it, explaining, you know, their appreciation. So if you don't do anything else, a card with a handwritten note in it. That's the best thing you can do for a teacher. All right, last one we're going to talk about tonight is for kids. Like I said, for kids, you can do so many things for kids. I'm going to do just a basic art jar. I am all for arts and crafts. If you do anything for a child, give them something that encourages the imagination, gets them away from any kind of, you know, technology, encourages them to do something other than just like possibly sit on the couch. So just a basic art jar. You don't know what a child can do until you give them a whole bunch of random stuff. They'll come up with anything. They just have to be given it. So I am going to take apart this jar though, just to show you how to kind of load a jar. Hopefully I can get it all back in the way that I did. Probably not. So basically what you're going to do, I like to do, of course I still have that there, but anyways, I like to tilt the jar on the side. That way so you can work from the bottom up. What I do is I grabbed for this art jar for the kids, if you go to the store, guess what? They have tiny markers. Tiny markers. Now I have small hands. I have small hands. So there you go. Tiny markers. I like to lay them down in the way that I want it to look. And you're going to build up. Build up. So I've got my markers there. I'm going to put a little glue stick. Then I have a pack of sticky notes. Sticky notes are awesome for kids because guess what? It's not glue. It's not a ton of paper. They can use what they want and toss it, and it's not a ton of mess. You can get these little tiny hole punches at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. If you get them at Hobby Lobby, you can get them for like $1 maybe or whatever. Stick a little hole punch in there. Teachers love those too. A roll of tape, which I'm going to put right there. You can get a roll of washi tape. Again, this is all stuff that you can get at Dollar Tree as well. I've got most of this stuff at Dollar Tree. A fun pen. Please, I mean, when you were growing up, your favorite thing was a fun, colorful pen. So get them a fun, colorful pen. You can get packs, little tiny packs of stencils. And again, it's just all about how you place it in there. Shove it in there. And then you can get these little tiny ramekins at the Dollar Tree. This was 16 of them for $1. You know, little sauce packs or whatever. And in this pack, I threw some buttons, some pom-poms, some gems, some little trinkets. Yeah, a whole bunch of random stuff in there. Shove it in there just like that. Please do not give them scissors. All you need is for that poor child to get excited about this little gift and take it into their room. Then they come out with, guess what? Their hair's been cut. Mama's gonna hate you forever. Probably not gonna hate you forever. But guess what? Don't give scissors. My suggestion is don't give kids glitter. I said earlier, I don't like glitter. Parents don't like glitter. It gets everywhere. You've heard it's the herpes of the craft world. don't give glitter. Kids, all you need is some bright, fun ribbon. Tie it around. How did I miss that? I keep seeing more and more people come on. Yay. Again, a quick bow. All it takes. Don't think too deep. Don't make it harder than it is. If you want to, wrap a piece of paper around it with a label. If you want to, curl the ribbon. I'm horrible at curling ribbon. And you have a fun jar for kids. Little art jar. Any child would love it. Think about other things the child's interested in. Do a jar full of Legos. If you've got a kid that's really into Barbies, Barbie clothes, Barbie shoes, you can even throw a gift card to like Toys R Us or something in there. Anything. Seriously, do not think that it's that hard. Just limit yourself. You have a small jar, whatever you want, put it in that jar. So hopefully you got a few ideas there. Like I said, the majority of the things here that you can get straight from a dollar store or your home. Yeah, quick last minute things. I just did however many. Oh crap, of course, I'm over like my time. Anyway, yeah, last minute quick gifts that you can do. Guess what? This is the last video, Facebook Live, of the year, because next week's Christmas, 2 weeks is New Year's Day. I'm pretty sure no one wants to sit here and listen to me on Christmas night or New Year's night. So I will not see you guys until January 8th. That's 3 weeks basically. I'll see you guys in 3 weeks. And right now, somebody's trying to make plans for that night, so that night's kind of in question. So yeah, as of right now, we will be back on January 8th. And at the moment, my plan is to share 15 facts that you may not know about moi. Right here. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some ideas. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a wonderful start to your new year. And I am so looking forward to what 2018 brings us. So thank you guys all for joining me this evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the new year. Love y'all. Bye.